This video, we wanted to talk about the changes that we've seen.
We're only a month in.
The changes I've seen in Shane have been on the 4 weeks on T. Their fat deposits have kind of shifted. I've noticed their stomach is kind of changing shape. Also, their voice has started cracking.
Nah.
But you have been working really hard on getting to a tone that you want, and
yeah, really dropping my voice. I looked up some tips on that, and it's really more like singing exercises. So you feel a little awkward doing it, but I've been trying to keep at that on a daily basis to see if I can't bring my voice down more, because I never really heard how high it was myself, unless it was on recording. And I've never liked it. That's one of my dysphorias I have about myself. So changing the voice will be nice. Fat deposits is something I've noticed too. Some of these changes, they give you a timeline of, on average, it hits at these different points. They're a little early for me, so I've had to have Jenny confirm, be like, yeah, am I actually noticing this? Like, I don't think I should yet, but
it's like your body's like, yeah, I want it. Like, this is right.
Yeah, so. It's fun to see this. It's exciting. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping my body continues to process the tea in a very easy way. I'm hoping my body works like a machine, like it did when I went through bodybuilding. Because, for example, with bodybuilding, I was put on a bulk diet where you take in a lot of food and you're supposed to actually increase your mass and fat levels at the same time. I ended up increasing my mass but dropping weight. So it's going to be interesting to see how this tea works as it keeps going. So yeah, I've noticed my voice is a little different. Some shortness or a little less patience for some issues is definitely coming up, and I'm having to focus on that. Acne's already started. That definitely starts within the first month on average.
Yeah.
Voice cracking, or your voice changing, is usually a 3-month onset at the earliest, but I guess a little early for me. Attitude, my therapist has forewarned me that, your body will continue to absorb, and it'll get to a point where your body finally is able to level off and it'll find its nice spot and keep going. So it's going to keep persisting for a while until I can balance it out, whether it's mentally with myself or just physically my body does it. Another change, of course, the increased sensitivity for bottom growth, is it's coined. The sensitivity increased almost within that first week. I started noticing things, and then 3 weeks in, had a bodywork session, and I was wearing what are usually a pair of lounge pants, but apparently they're a little too tight through the crotch, so those won't be worn again for body work. There's a little too much stretching and pressure happening. And so then I had Jenny confirm, and yeah, my clit's already started to grow a little bit, which is usually a later process. Don't have anything else happening.
Your eyebrows are filling in. We've had to pluck them like twice.
These used to never show up. So yeah. If I have eyebrows, I'll be happy.
Yeah, they used to just be dots. But so we're talking about, should you just let them go and then we'll shape them later and let them kind of figure out what it wants to do. Your hair's still thick right now,
nice and full, and they say that's more of a genetic thing versus the hormone itself. And for the most part, my male members of my family have high widow's peaks, but they keep the fullness and the thickness of their hair. For example, my grandfather is only starting now to thin out with the male pattern baldness in the back.
And he's in his 80s, like
almost 90.
Yeah, he's almost 90. So yeah.
My dad, though, he's had the widow's peaks and he just started shaving it. He's not an attractive looking guy anyways, so fingers crossed I stay with the other side of the family. But yeah, it's been fun. It's definitely stuff to chronicle, trying to figure out if these changes, like, if it's just the fact that you're happy that you're continuing with this process and you finally got it moving, if it truly is directly related to the hormone, Something else that I think is more just getting the process underway is I find it a lot easier to laugh. I've never liked to laugh out loud. I didn't like the sound of how I laughed, and I felt awkward. But since starting the tea regimen, it's definitely a lot easier for me to laugh, and I laugh at more things.
Oh, yeah. You really have.
Yeah, we really noticed on our vacation. It was great. And definitely take the time to explore yourself while you're going through the changes and starting your regimen, and whatever avenues you take. If it's simply just changing the way you dress, take the time to sit with yourself and see how it feels. Don't change it and then keep yourself so busy that you can't check in.
Yeah.
You really need to check in to make sure it's what you want and it's giving you the realization, the feelings, the appreciation, whatever feelings you're looking for. It's creating that space for you, because everything you do for one of these processes is for you. Thankfully, I have an amazingly supportive partner. So they're along for the ride, but you're enjoying the ride too.
Yeah.
Enjoying seeing me become happier, overall healthier.
Yeah.
And more me.
Less reserved.
I don't know, that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Nah. Catch you guys later.
Bye.